Hi, it's Greg from Vanguard Motor Sales, and today we're in front of a beautiful 1969 Mustang Rusto-Mod. This thing is hot. Viper red, 347 stroker in it, 5-speed transmission, and the top goes down. Hey, we're doing the video for you today so you can make a good choice on your muscle car investment. Come on up, let's take a look. If you're catching us on YouTube, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. You'll find about 100 pictures of this car, and we've got about 70 other cars there for sale, so check us out. Take a look at the beautiful, looks like Viper red on this car. Just gorgeous paint job, straight as an arrow. All the gaps look good. Now this car's got a fiberglass hood on it. The restoration on this thing is just beautiful. The door gaps all look good. All my door lips here are beautiful. Door jambs look great. That interior's hot. Beautiful car. We got 4-wheel disc brakes on this thing. Looks like Mustang wheels on it. Take a look at that deck lid. That deck lid's also fiberglass. It's got the fin all molded into it. All the chrome back here looks awesome. My gas cap looks awesome. The tail lights, that trunk's all finished off in there. The paint job's great all the way around. Just a beautiful restoration. We've got brand new rubber here on the trunk. Look down the side of that thing. It is straight as an arrow. Beautiful car here. We'll check the operation of this door. Take a look at that. Beautiful. At Vanguard Motor Sales, we are not a consignment dealer. We check all these things out before we lay our money out. Also, when we get them back to our shop, we spend even more time checking them out. We make sure all the major systems of the car are working, and then we can tell you exactly what's going on with this car when you call us. Take a look at the custom interior in this thing. Beautiful. We've got the red and the black accents on the seats. Custom steering wheel. There's that 5-speed shifter. Got a tack there on the dash. Really hot looking car here. Okay, now we're underneath the 69 Mustang, and I'm going to show you everything about this thing. We're going to look at the frame. We're going to look at all the cool parts underneath here. Start right here. We've got some really nice stainless exhaust tips. Take a look at the paint job on that gas tank. Really a lot of care put in this car. Anybody that spends that much time painting a gas tank, you know they took a lot of care in building this car. We've got a brand new super heavy duty Curry rear axle. It's a Ford 9-inch. They've got some lowering blocks in here. That's why this thing's got such a tough looking stance. They've added a sway bar in the back. We do have disc brakes out back. The parking brake is hooked up here. These are all the things that you need to be looking at when you're buying a car. We've got the frames tied. They've actually, this is a special manufactured unit that fits right over the frame. It's all welded in, double tubed here, and then tied in the center, so this frame is nice and tight. We've got a Flowmaster exhaust system here, all aluminized pipe, Flowmaster mufflers. We got 373 posi in this car. They've got a X pipe here that's above the lift there. Working our way forward, we got a Tremec 5-speed. They tell me it's the heavy duty Tremec 5-speed. We've got coated headers here. They look like they've been on the car for a while. They're showing just a little bit of wear, but they are coated. Again, these torque boxes, it's had new torque boxes put in. This car has had new floorboards put in. Looks like they did it in a couple of pieces. Everything's welded in, everything's seam sealed in real nice. Did a beautiful job doing it. I can still see numbers on the bottom of the rockers here. Beautiful job they did on this thing. Moving forward, we've got a 450 horse 347 crate motor here. This thing will haul. I just out driving it, and I tell you, it's a beast. Real hot rod machine. Now we've got, I believe this is a Heights front suspension. It's a Mustang 2 base, similar to a Mustang 2 anyway. It's all tubular here. We've got brand new cross member. They've cut out the shock towers, added all this new cross member, the new motor mounts, tubular upper and lower control arms. Real hot job on this thing. These guys really knew what they were doing when they built this car. Great big old sway bar up front. You can see it's got a bunch of aluminum pulleys here on the motor. We've got a Griffin radiator here. And you guys that know cars know Griffin is like the radiator. We do have disc brakes up front also. Let's take a real quick look at these wheels and tires. Take a look at these wheels. I'm not a Mustang expert, but I think these are Mustang wheels. Really hot looking. Chrome on these things is awesome. They're 245 45 17s up front. And out back we got a lot more meat on the ground with 275 40 17s out back. Again, there's that disc brake there. Those rotors are all cross drilled and slotted to keep them nice and cool. Take a look at this thing. This thing is a beast. We've got aluminum heads on this thing. We've got some aluminum valve covers there. We've got a what looks like a, I believe that's a Victor Jr. intake. It's a single plane intake. Looks like about, yeah, I think it is a Victor Jr. Got a great big Holly carb on there. This thing has got a manual choke on it. It's got mechanical secondaries, dual feed. It's a double pumper. Take a look at this brace here. This brace is a cross brace and it goes down to the frame. Really took a lot of care in this thing. I bet this baby is just about as stiff as they get. Looks like we've got an aftermarket steering column hooking up to that rack and pinion up front. There's that Griffin radiator. They do such a nice job making these things. All the welds are beautiful. Just a really hot radiator. This thing's got a MSD ignition system in it. It's got the 6AL box, the blaster coil, MSD distributor, Ford racing wires. This thing is all set up and ready to go, guys. I tell you what, I would be super proud to pop the hood of this baby showing up at the car show. This thing is beautiful underneath. Got a nice coat of paint on the underneath side of this fiberglass hood. The inner fenders are awesome. Just a beautiful build on this car. Make sure you give Tom a call at 248-974-9513. We've got a hydraulic clutch out back there too. No expense spared on the build on this thing. I'm told it was over $80,000 in the original build of this car, and I believe it. Some real quality work here. Give us a call at Vanguard Motor Sales. Let us put your dream in your driveway. Alright, let's take this Mustang for a ride. This thing has got a ton of power. Just a blast to drive. I love this big shifter here. Now my, looks like I got my wipers working. My speedo's working. My tach's working here. The sound on this thing is awesome. I just love those mufflers. Looks like we got the oil pressure gauge here on the dash working. It's got a hydraulic clutch on it, feels real good. That hood is really tough looking, love it. Hey, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we are shipping experts. We ship all over our country and yours. You want to ship this thing overseas, no problem. Just give us a call at 248 974-9513. Let Vanguard Motor Sales put your dream in your driveway. Also, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. Up in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a Facebook button. Push that button and you can see all our latest inventory that's just come in. Up to 2 weeks before we offer it to the general public. You can scoop up a great deal that way, so check us out.